Hello, you Lemurs filing lawsuits. Lord Croc Squirrel here, and this is Squirrel time. Let's play Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel, Episode 2. We already did Episode 1, kind of, sort of, and a squirrel play here a few days ago. So I thought I'd keep going with it as I had originally threatened this afternoon at the end of Squirrel Play Live. But first, the rant. And the rant is going to be this rant is going to go on here. This rant is going to be kind of an amusing one because it's actually going to annoy the like 5 people that hate these things. And everybody was expecting this an hour ago, but I was actually in the process of talking to Sid Alpha about a few things. He went and spent some money to go have a look at something, and he saw fit to and the first person he thought of to share it with was me. So I will be thrilled to announce that there will be a review the developer segment, a whole stream on it as a matter of fact, this coming Sunday at noon Pacific Daylight Time. Everybody set your DVRs because Sid and I, and we're going to let Mallow out for this one because, well, Mallow seems to have been a named party. We're going to have a conversation of some length, I think, concerning the newest digital homicide filings. And no, they haven't this has not anything to do with the Jim Sterling case. That's been locked up in little complaint battles back and forth about how this side doesn't even have fucking jurisdiction and the other side doesn't want to talk about it for a couple of months right now. So that's actually going to be a thing. But in the most recent filing, James is leveling charges at 11 named individuals and 88 additionals, which have not been named and may be added at any time. Now, I'm not sure what the hell they think they're going to do this way. I don't know who numbers 12 through 100 are going to be. Like that would make 89 additional individuals. Numbers 12 through 100. We don't know who these folks are going to be. I give it after that. I think I'm actually going to wind up fairly high up on that list. But noon on Sunday. For those of you who are in the United States and on the left coast. From there, that will make it at that will be 1,500 on the other coast, on that other coast of the United States. Another hour or so later for those folks in Rio de Janeiro. Later than that, even about another 4 hours out from that for the UK. So that'll be about 8 p.m. for you folks. Greetings to whoever it is that keeps wandering back and forth out of the chat or out of the stream. You are certainly welcome to drop by and say hi. But yeah, Sid Alpha and I are going to do that here in a little while. Hello, the Wolf. Welcome to the stream. Sid Alpha and I are going to cover the newest of the filings from the Digital of Homicide. They have decided that a mass lawsuit is a good idea, and they're going to have to deal with at least 11 lawyers, and perhaps as many as 100. So we're gonna see what we're going to see what we can do about some of these things, and we're going to move forward. I won't go into the details at this point, but Review the Developer will be up at will be starting at noon PDT. The same time as Squirrel Play Live would be on Sunday, which is the day following this week's Greenlight Gathering. Mello will be there for the Greenlight Gathering. He is Welcome to not turn up for review the developer. He is off the hook for that. Sid Alpha and I will be doing that. If he wants to join, if he wants to throw in and have a go at DigiHum, then he is certainly welcome to do so. The Digital Homicide sent 3 different documents worth of quote-unquote evidence, and they have been granted. All, by the way, snapshotted out of context. And they have been granted the right to subpoena Valve for contact information, which should be hilarious. We're going to see how well that goes. Okay, and so everybody, who was looking forward to some Trails of Cold Steel? I know Rich Brumby would be, but I'm not sure he's awake at this hour. That's okay. All right. So, without further ado, I'm going to tell James, just from me to you, and I mean this in the absolute nicest way possible. You're a fucking moron. You really are. You're an idiot. You haven't even managed to get Jim Sterling into a courtroom, and now you're going to sue 100 more people? Really? I'm wondering what your list looks like. Okay, you've only named 11. I'm not sure why and you can just issue subpoenas at will now, apparently. So, good work there. Good work there, Mr. Creature. Wait till some other people get hold of your ass, because I'm pretty sure there's going to be some blood on the floor in that courtroom. And I don't know why the local federal judge is so friggin' friendly to you. But somebody needs to have some thinking. Needs to be doing some thinking, I think. Because that's whoever this is, they're doing it wrong. Now, I'm going to apologize now for the letterboxing. If I want to chat, then I have to letterbox. So you guys are kind of stuck with it. And the black vertical stripes aren't something I can do anything about either. So, let's see what we can see. Just remember, this PlayStation is currently set for a 4:3 ratio, and it's being stretched to 7. It's currently being stretched to 16:9, so, or 16:10. So it's not set up for widescreen. So we are going to continue this to where we got to the last time I played this a few days ago on Squirrel Play Live, and now loading, and that looks way wide. Okay. Exceed. Falcom loves me. They always make me some really cool games. Everything from Ease to the original Legend of Heroes series, and now this was actually really cool. Except that they spared some expense at releasing all of the original Legend of Heroes games. I really wish they had done that. Okay, we're going to skip that part and this part. We're going to go ahead and load the game because that's actually, yes, I have, for the record, yes, I have been playing this a little ahead. This is we played this last 5 days ago, because that is the end of the Squirrel Play Live thing. And we're gonna learn that. Oh, I'm sorry. Could you not hear me? My microphone was, I don't know what happened there. I know that my voice is being recorded, so it can't be that horrible. All right, so let's have a look. And which way are we going? We're going up that way. Yeah. But in the meantime, we're going to have something. We're going to have a fight on our hands. So we're going to launch this right off on the fight.
Hey, are we?
Yeah, that's the exit up there. And yes, at this point, I'm actually used to operating with combat links.
Looks like we are. That definitely seems to be the exit.
Alright, seems to be the exit.
I can
Sorry,
see
we'll
the
have some more
sunlight
people
streaming
coming in.
in,
We'll
so
have
I'm
more
guessing
people
we're
coming in
finally
back
clear.
and forth. I know,
This was a complete
I know
waste of
Romines
time.
tend to watch and
Pointless
lurk
busy work at
to
best.
see if I'm talking shit about them.
Considering the school's esteemed founder, I was expecting more of a challenge, but nothing here posed even a modest threat.
Did we even fight the same enemies? I feel like I've been stretched to my limits.
Yes, you have limits there, Elliot. And you've apparently been stretched to
What was
them.
all that business about Class 7 anyway?
They don't even know. Yeah, I know they watch occasionally to see what I'm doing and see if I'm talking shit, but you know what,
Good
that's
question.
okay. I don't talk shit about them until they've done something that's earned it. And I think I'm actually going to launch a review of the developer by sitting with the Sid and playing their most recent game. Lots of things you don't know, Reem. You'll find out about a lot of them
was
coming
that?
up.
There.
The statue?
What the heck
don't
is
know.
that?
A gargoyle come to life?
It's
What
fun
sorcery is this?
It's the sorcery of doom. Igloo Garmer. We'll see a lot of these Garmer monsters.
Are monsters like this
What?
common in
No.
the Empire?
Not outside of old wives' tales, they aren't.
I don't know. Old wives' tales can sometimes be accurate. Or so I'm told.
This thing's cutting off our only route to the surface. No choice.
Yes, we do.
We have to fight it.
Right.
Finally, an opponent
Oh,
worthy
shut
of
up.
my skill.
Idios, help us.
Yes, of course you will. Someday. Maybe. If you're really lucky. Probably not, actually.
This might actually be a challenge. Good.
Stop it, Eustace.
Go!
Oh, that's right. We don't actually have combat like yet.
My turn.
How about a craft? Rapid thrust. See, here's the fun part of these guys. Class 7 all has different... every member of Class 7, with the exception of Elliot and Emma, use different weapons. And Elliot and Emma's weapons aren't
my
even
turn.
really the same, and the two characters aren't equivalent.
Go!
It's my turn.
I'll handle this.
My turn!
They're functionally similar, but they're not exactly as similar. The characters operate somewhat differently. Okay, first thing I need to do with you, Elliot, is do this. So that we're not in danger of getting ourselves
Keep it up, everyone.
killed. Because getting killed would be bad.
It's my turn.
And we've got lots of crafts.
Very well.
We've got lots of crafts. We've got lots of CP, so we might as well abuse the shit out of it while we have a chance.
Go! All right,
Motivate.
let's do this!
CP up. Let's do this thing. And we're gonna do
All right.
this evil deed, and you actually have a critical. You have a critical here, Gale Stinger.
My turn.
HP heal. That was kind of a waste. Don't use that. No, we can't do that either. Fine. We'll just go ahead and throw an aqua blade on you.
My turn! There!
And we're actually going. What I'm going to do here with this one here, I am actually going to see if we can't 100% this.
Very well.
Because when I started my playthrough, I managed to do some rather annoying things and missed bits that I should have.
It's my turn.
Or I could have gotten. Transferring now. Well, that's going to be fun. Oh, and you bitch.
Right.
Little bitch. I hate you. I hate you already. Okay. Arts is Aqua Bleed. Because I was hoping to have an Aqua Bleed go up.
My turn.
Oh, Arts. Let's go ahead and do that. Firebolt it.
Ha!
Boom!
Here we go.
Alright, no bonuses for you this time. We're going to go ahead and grab this battle scope right here and hit you up so that we have all this information. And 512 experience points for this bad boy. Ooh, elemental efficiency, fire and earth are high. Goody. That's good.
I'll handle this.
Alright. Now we know what the scouter's for. Okay, Arts, airstrike, golden sphere, that'll do.
Arcus, activate.
Oh, use this.
It's my turn.
Okay, what do we got for Arts over here? Airstrike, that's not gonna work. Let's go ahead and use Scout Sphere again. Yes, the damn thing is dying badly now.
My turn.
We cannot run, they won't let us. They won't even let us hit the button. And it's time for another one of these. Can I get how many people can I get? I can get at best 2. So that's not. I can get those 3, which is fine.
Keep it up, everyone.
Eustace says, "Bye bye, birdie." I don't know how much of an overkill that it's going to be. I don't think it's actually going to do. But it looks like we're just, we still took a little bit of damage here.
How pathetic.
How pathetic, he says. And we're all level 6. The Juices has been that way for a while, apparently. Cool.
Great.
So what are you thinking there, Wolf?
I did it.
You think James has got a leg to stand on? Especially since we've been talking strictly about digital homicide for the most part.
Nice.
Got to be a thing. He says, and then it falls down and goes boom.
Well, that should be
No,
the end of it.
Because you're not that good, Eustace.
No, it's down but not out.
That's the thing we don't have in this game is an auto advance.
That's one hell of a second win.
No shit.
I can appreciate a certain degree of tenacity, but this thing needs to just die.
Yes, it should. You're going another round with it, Rain. You're fine.
Stand back!
Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. There's Elisa. And Emma. And here comes Laura. Wham!
You made
Not
it.
quite dead yet, though.
You've certainly got some good timing.
Seems like you're all okay at least. I'm sorry we took so long.
You're here, and that's what counts.
So, a
Yes, a
gargoyle,
gargoyle.
is it? I didn't expect to find the Dark Ages alive and well down here.
Yeah, of course.
It doesn't seem
Yeah,
like it'll
well.
go down easily.
Indeed. It's brushing us off as though we barely even scratched it.
But with this many of us, if we can just find an opening?
Fine. I guess I'll help out.
Looks like you started the party without me.
Marcus and V. About time they showed up.
You.
Releasing limiter. Take this! Break shot!
And then we have V with her gun daggers. Now it's gonna die.
An opening! Go!
Watch Gloria at the end of this.
Now!
This one's mine! Ah!
Decapitated! Yike! Note to self: that don't screw with that woman in that big ass sword. You will probably not survive.
We did it! I think that's the end of it.
Yeah, probably.
At the very least, that creature doesn't seem like he'll be coming back for a rematch anytime soon.
No, I don't think he's up for a rematch till he gets his head on straight. You would think that it's kind of like James and Robert. They don't give up, but you would think that they would at least get their heads on and properly get their heads on properly, as in, removed from their asses before they go on and do something else stupid.
What happened there anyway? Right at the end of the battle.
Now that you mention it, I did feel something wash over me for just a second there.
Yes, of course, spoiler alert.
It was like each of us were engulfed in some faint blue light.
What?
Yeah, later I'll turn into blue and gold. It's okay, though.
I did notice something as we fought. Perhaps it was just the blur of combat.
It was the thing.
But I felt like I could see everyone's movements in precise detail.
I don't think it was just your imagination.
Crowd
Agreed.
like as it was.
I have a feeling what we just experienced was...
The biggest selling point of the almighty Arcus? Give this man a prize.
Of course, she's going to turn up right now. Sarcastic hand.
Looks like friendship and teamwork saved the day once again.
I actually like her a lot more than I
so
should.
proud of you guys.
I don't know. I don't remember as much about her as I should either. It seems like we've seen her before in the previous games. And I don't know what the story is here. The Lady of the Purple Lightning. Purple Lightning Lady! Oop. Thunka, 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 thunk. Okay.
Anyway, that about finishes up today's special orienteering.
Orienteering.
exercise.
I still don't know why she uses that particular word.
Aw, what's with the long faces? I thought you'd all be happy.
What are we supposed to
Good.
be happy
All
about?
kinds of things, Machias.
I have so many questions, I'm not even
yeah.
sure where to start.
Oh?
I'll take a stab at it. What exactly is the purpose
You're
behind
not
this
going to get a
Class
straight
7?
answer.
I mean, we get that it's supposed to be some sort of melting pot that includes a broad cross-section of people.
But why were the 9 of us chosen in particular?
That is
Yes,
a
it
valid
is.
question. There's no single monolithic reason why you all made the list.
Except the reasons they need to list.
But if I had to name a major contributing factor, it'd be those Arcus orbments you've got there.
How so?
Well, like I explained earlier, the Arcus units are developed jointly by the Epstein Foundation and the Reinford
Which
Company.
one of you knows very well.
Like any battle orbment, they let you use arts, and these have communication functionality
Except
built
that's
right
not
in.
all they do.
But their crowning feature is what's known as combat linking. That's the phenomenon you all experienced just now.
So that's what that was.
Seems like a pretty apt term. It did feel like we were all connected
Uh-huh.
somehow.
Precisely. Doesn't take a genius to imagine how much of an advantage a feature like that would be on a
No,
real
it doesn't.
battlefield. An elite unit that can sense each other's movements, acting in perfect sync even in the most chaotic conditions. You can hardly put a price on
could.
that. It could bring about a revolution in the
This
way
is
wars
also
are
true.
fought.
It does sound rather...
It
Idealistic.
does. But it would work. That's the important part, isn't it?
Well, yeah, the technology has its limits. Some have a natural aptitude for it, others just don't. And out of this year's fresh batch of bright-eyed students, the 9 of you turned out to have the highest aptitude. And since aptitude trumps background in Class 7, well,
Here you are.
here you are.
I see.
I really do like her. I don't know why. She's lazy, she's boozy, she's all sorts of things that most women aren't supposed to be. And
But what gives us this aptitude, though, as compared to our peers? It just seems so random.
probably because it is kind of random.
What indeed? As promised, if any of you have objections to being in this class, speak now or forever
Yep.
hold your peace.
And our 2 holdouts are going to be very predictable.
I think that pretty much covers the hows and whys
does.
of your situation. But this program isn't cheap to run, so we're not about to force anyone into it if they don't want to be here. You should also be aware that Class 7's curriculum will be tougher than any other
Because
class's
you designed
coursework.
it.
Just fair warning. So now you know, and that leaves you all with an important decision to make. Will you stick with Class 7 or not?
Now for the consequences.
Oh, if you opt out, you'll just be placed in the class you would have been assigned to otherwise. There's no
So you're
pressure.
still going to be students here at Thor's, whether you decide to join on or not, which is good.
Nobles will land in Class 1 or 2, commoners in 3, 4, or 5. It's still just the first day, so there's no real catching up you'd have to do. I'm sure you'd fit in just fine.
Yeah, then you have to change uniforms. That would suck.
I'll do it. Whatever Class 7 has to throw at me, I'm
Outstanding.
game.
Here's our protagonist. Being a protagonist.
Oh, wait, what?
Just like that?
So you're the first then.
There will at least be a Class 7.
You seem pretty sure about it. Any particular reason?
Not really. I just feel like I've put my family out asking them to send me to this school. So, if it gives me more to show for my time here, I'll take whatever opportunities come my way.
I'm in regardless of what you say.
A noble sentiment.
Count me in as well.
Laura, one of my favorite characters.
The greater the challenge, the more I can push myself to excel. One can't hone a blade without grit, after all.
It's going to be hard. I like it. I like that thought. Let's do it.
Let's make it 3.
Guys, it's just cool.
Considering how far I came to attend this school, it'd be silly to back down before I even
I
started.
agree.
Well, looks like we've got the country's strongest freshman on board, and our foreign exchange student, too. Any more takers?
Allow me to take part as well.
Yay for Emma!
I was only able to come because of the school's generosity, so I feel it's my duty to help
Miss
in
Class
any way I
President.
can.
Sign me up too!
You've already been signed up, Elliot. You have to unsign at this point. And you notice how he came in. Hey, Mankind, welcome to the stream. Or welcome to the chat, really. It's like you've been watching for a while. DigiHumps decided to file their next lawsuit, and that's actually gonna make for a hilarious video come Sunday. Alright. Alright. And I'm gonna leave you guys there. Of course you would, Mankind. Hey, Crypto, welcome aboard. I gotta take a break for about 30 seconds. I'll be right back.
I kind of feel like fate brought us here for a reason, you know? And you all seem pretty easy to get along with.
Of course, it probably hasn't been lost on anybody that Elliot jumped out just after Emma did, and that's probably not why.
And that's a yes from our 2 Orbital staff testers. Though I feel compelled to remind you, your weapons are still in the prototype stage. So on top of your other work, I'll be expecting reports from both of you.
Yeah, there goes Elliot with a shocked look on his face.
Maybe I spoke too soon.
Let me join too.
And there's Lisa, who gave her last name. Her last name is R.
Oh, there's a surprise. I was almost certain your rebellious streak would see you opt out just on general principle.
It does bother me that you've got us using these Arcus units that are still pretty clearly in development. But if I let every little nitpick like that hold me back, I'd never amount to
Okay,
much.
fair enough.
Words to live by right there.
Certainly fair enough.
And that brings us to an even 6. Now, what about you, Fee?
Don't really care
No.
either way. You can choose.
Not this time. This is one call you're gonna have to make for
Lame,
yourself.
she says.
That was the deal, remember? You need to take
Yes,
control
you
of your
do.
own life.
Fine, I'm in.
Suppose you being out.
Well, at least you committed.
Although later I think we're probably going to want to have Fee committed, but that's okay. I know Laura's going to want to have Fee committed. Oh boy.
We've got a magnificent 7 now.
How about you 2 screwballs?
Which leaves just the 2 of you.
The dick bag of the social justice warrior. I'll let you figure out which one is which.
I can see you got issues with each other, but that doesn't mean you can't at least try to work together. Why, if you just look past your differences and embrace the joys of youth, I'm sure you'll become
Right,
the best
Sarah.
of friends.
Like hell we will! The exploitation of the common people by the aristocracy is a blight on every facet of Erebonian life.
Okay, there's the social justice warrior.
Unless something is done about it, this country has no future!
Retard.
I appreciate your candor, but I don't think you're going to achieve much by lecturing
I didn't
me
make
about
these
it.
choices.
Well, at least that makes this simple. I, Eustace Alborea, claim my place as a member of Class 7.
Huh?
Why? You're the son of a duke! Just the thought of being in the same class as commoners should make you
Not
sick!
really. We'll find
I'll
out
thank
why.
you not to tell me how I'm
We will
supposed to
find
feel.
out why later on.
As far as the House of Alborea is concerned, there's little difference between other nobles and commoners. Besides, this should at least ensure I won't have fools flitting about every day trying to win my favor.
This is true to a point.
That said, I have little interest in getting drawn into your petty arguments on a daily basis either.
I don't blame him on that one. I really don't.
I think it would be prudent for us to go our separate ways. I'm certain we can at least agree on this, no?
I don't need some pompous ass who coasts through life on his father's coattails telling me
Except
what to
that
do.
You probably do, actually.
I'm in! Come hell or high water! You might have had your successes spoon-fed to you up to now, but no outmoded class system is going to hand you trophies anymore.
Boy, Marcus, if you knew what was actually going on, you would probably shit bricks.
We'll see about that.
Mortal Kombat!
They're going to be like this pretty much all year, aren't they?
Maybe.
Sure seems that way. I wouldn't bet on them ever seeing eye to eye.
Oh,
She's so mad at you, dude.
The pots shouldn't be too hard on the kettles.
Elliot! Okay, all I'm gonna say there is shots fired. Sick
Give a guy a
burn,
break.
dude.
Well, how about that?
We're
9
good.
out of 9. With that, I'd like to congratulate all of you on being the first ever Class 7. I hope you keep those high spirits all year, because with the workload we've got planned for you, you'll need it.
Wait till August. This is gonna be hilarious. And there's the principal and somebody else we don't know.
Well, I wasn't expecting Class 7 to turn out quite as diverse as this. It certainly promises to be an interesting year.
You took the words right out of my mouth. But perhaps this too is the divine providence of the goddess, no?
How do you mean?
Well, seeing them there, I feel they
Purple
have
eyes.
the potential to be the light we seek.
On more than one level here.
A light that can break through the storm clouds that continue to build over our nation day by day.
Like a modded border, absolutely. Come on, nope, start, don't run that. Much as I would love to show you guys that, I'm going to get hammered if I don't cut that out. Okay, we are now going to save in our spot. This is our spot. The other ones are my spots from early, from well, I've actually been playing this game. I've actually been playing this while you guys have been while I waited to put this one into the rotation. And now we're going to continue. Welcome to Space on the other hand. Yeah. Alright, welcome to 2 weeks later. And we're gonna have some fun. This is third dormitory. It's been closed. It was closed for a long time. And this is Reen's room. Blade, bed, stuff, mirror. Alrighty then, off to class. Well, in a minute. Reen and little sister and mom and dad.
Oh, Reen!
Look, it's an Elliot.
Good morning. Are you heading to school now too? How about we walk there together? No problem. I'm guessing everyone else left already, huh?
As it turns out, somebody's turned out to be the center of the spider's web. And Reen here is not the exception.
Oh, he's not sensing anyone? What does that mean exactly?
Look, it's Evan and Elisa. Grump, she says.
Good morning.
They'll get that shit sorted out sooner or later.
Morning.
Hopefully sooner rather than later, because it's going to suck otherwise.
Are you two on your way to school?
She says, yep.
Yeah. Come on, Emma. We're going to be...
Hey, wait for me, Elisa. We'll see you in class.
I never would have guessed she'd hold a grudge this long. She knows it was just an accident, right? She has to. Can't believe she'd be so sensitive.
That whole thing is going to be a train wreck later.
Well, as long as you keep trying, I'm sure she'll understand.
Someday, maybe.
Eventually.
Maybe
Class
next week.
7's got enough tension as it is. What with our two, prideful warriors at each other's throats.
Oh, that's going to go really well. That's going to go really well for them in a little while.
So I think it would be a load off everyone's mind if you and Elisa could make up at least.
It's been 2 weeks. We actually only get a few days out of each month worth of playtime. Unlike, say, Persona 4, in which we don't have much time, in which we have all kinds of time. But it actually comes out about par. No, Machias wasn't very far behind. I said it was okay, so don't worry about it. I know what it's going to take. It's going to take a complete shit show, and then some more difficulty.
And that's where we'd be if we weren't in Class 7.
Don't bet on that, Elliot.
Dormitory number 2, for all the common folk like us. Well, they did a good job. It's got a nice feel to it. I just wish it were a little closer to the academy.
Hey, you're in our way. Step aside at once.
You three can just fuck miles off. That your little friend that joins you later.
Class 7, I see.
Mr. Attitude. This guy is going to be a pain in my ass later.
You're just a ragtag bunch of nobodies. Aren't you?
Oh, dude, you're in for a shock.
Come on. We're leaving.
Go ahead and leave. Not my fault you're a coward, and not our fault that you're both coward and asshole at the same time.
So they're from... This is why I hate talking to them. Yeah, that would be pretty bad.
Well, Laura has her own issues.
That's the infamous dormitory number 1, where
not
all the nobility lives.
Not quite.
It's supposed to be super fancy inside, with maids and butlers and everything.
If you're going to be late, you better run your ass.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, hey, have you picked out a club to join yet? Doesn't sound like you have to or anything, but it's probably a good way to meet people.
Well, I can see why Mr. Brumby likes this as much as he does. Likes this game series as much as he does. Trails of Cold Steel. I don't know. I like Trails of the Sky. There was just some things about it that drove me nuts.
Bow. Be seated.
Not being able to see bits of the map, that sucked a lot.
As I'm sure you're all well aware, the Erebonian Empire was driven to the brink of collapse roughly 250
War of
years
Succession.
ago. This was brought about by the conflict we know as the War of the Lions. A civil war lasting several years, staged over the throne of the late emperor by the most powerful of his potential successors. But of course, I'm not here to tell you that. If I were, I think even young children would be able to pass this course.
Thomas is just strange a lot of the time.
Rather, I'd like to discuss the effects this had on the Empire as members of the aristocracy were drawn into the war. Many hired mercenaries turned to looting and pillaging, and a similar trend could even be seen among some of the knights. The land was left utterly devastated, and morale was at an all-time low. But then, lo and behold, into this nightmare stepped a man willing to take a stand against this bloody war of succession. He was a wandering prince who began to rally forces from the outskirts of the Empire, and would go on to make quite a name for himself. And that name, of course, was Dreikel's Ricey Arnor. He would later become known as Dreikel's the Lionheart, the 73rd Emperor of Erebonia, and father of the Renaissance.
Right, nobody doesn't know his name.
Not to mention the founder of this very academy.
And some people have a lot of really good things to say.
Dreikel's army was initially rather small in number.
Yeah, that would follow. If you're building an army, you start out with small numbers.
But as he traveled across the Empire, winning over the hearts of influential sympathizers, his forces rapidly increased.
Bred the current crop of nobles.
Now, the place where Emperor Dreikel's first began gathering his army was...
Here's the question. Get ready to try and answer it.
Reen Schwarzer, would you care to tell the class?
Okay. So we can go Crossbell, Barrowhard, and the Nord Highlands. I'm going to go back to the first one, which may or may not be correct, and you guys can try and tell me, where was it? As it won't actually matter this one time. What do you think? Knowing, of course, that you know as much as that you know as much as anybody else would at this point. Come on, guys, you can do it. I know you know how. You're going to say France, the first one you guess. Okay. Anything else? Anybody else? 3 choices. Come on, guys. I only got 1 vote. Crossbell, Barrowhard, or the Nord Highlands? Crypto says 3. I don't know if Wolf's still here or not. The number of viewers says he should be, but I don't know. Alright, 3 is good enough. Very good, Mr. Schwarzer. They're not vagabonds, they're nomads. Actually, there's a difference. And they're not Now look there over to the left. There's Elisa with something written on her book. North Highlands. I'm not looking. I'm not looking in your direction. I was just gonna help you, but making good decisions, acting appropriately, and completing quests will gain you academic points. If you've accumulated enough of them, your rank will increase the next time you report a quest. There are 15 ranks ranging from B7 to A0, and every time your rank increases, you'll receive a perk from the Academy. This is actually going to be, it actually comes in the form of items, whether or not it be quartz or some other sort of similar thing.
Nice work, everyone. You made it through another grueling day of classes. In case you've been living under a rock, please don't forget that tomorrow is your first free day.
Free day.
It's not technically a day off, but there are no classes, so it's up to you what to do with your time. Why, you could go shopping in the capital if you wanted to. Or just do what I do and sleep all day. Sleep is so wonderful.
Will the Academy's facilities still be open for our use?
Yes, I'd like to be able to use the free study area in the library myself.
Of course! This school shuts down for no one, so feel free to patronize any and all facilities as you like.
Yeah, just as long as you're not patronizing the nobles, right? Right.
A lot of clubs have meets scheduled for these free days as well, so anyone who's joined one should probably check on that.
I see.
I'll be certain to do so.
Yeah, Liberty Call!
Also, before you leave, we should go over what's happening next week. On Wednesday, you all have your practical exam.
What does that entail exactly?
Don't know, do ya?
It's part of your combat training. You'll be graded on your performance, so make sure you're well rested and ready for battle by then. Might be a good idea to do some training on your own time, too, just to keep from getting rusty.
I used to do that a lot.
Interesting.
Liberty Call. Absolutely, Mangun.
I definitely don't like the sound of that.
Yeah, you'll be fine, Elliot.
Oh, and one more thing. After the practical exam is over, I've got another
this is going to be the fun part
about a major part of Class 7's curriculum that I haven't mentioned at all yet.
What? Yeah, that's going to be hilarious. Celtic is actually quite a bit of fun. I won't tell you what that is. You'll find out.
So, whatever you choose to do on your free day, make it count for something. That concludes today's homeroom. Machias, if you'll do the honors.
Yes, instructor. All rise. Bow.
Very Japanese of him. And Fee is, of course, worked out the door. Followed by Eustace. And then Machias, who is going to be an ass. Oh, the girls are already outside. Oh, now you're just going to sweat it for nothing, Elliot. That's very kind of you to offer. Club practice today. There's a band. A violinist. We're actually going to find out something really fun about Elliot. No pun intended. I dabbled in it back home. Taught myself though, so I feel like this could be a chance to learn proper technique. Except, not really, no. You'll see what I mean later. They're still here, oh boy. No, I was just hoping someone could do a teensy little favor for me. Yeah, Sarah. Sure. Really tiny. Absolutely 130%. So small, in fact, I'll never even notice at all. Bullshit. This will be our first indicator that Sarah hates me. It shouldn't be a big deal at all. I'll check a few. Yeah. Reen has just forgotten what Navy stands for. Never again volunteer yourself. Last thing you want is your instructors knowing exactly who the fuck you are. I'm not going to talk to Sarah about where that is because I don't have to. Okay, so this is Class 7's classroom for Year 1. That's the first year for Class 5, first year Class 4, 3, Class 2, that's for lesser nobles, and this is Class 1. They get their own goddamn wall. Okay, and I don't know who this is. This is Colette. Okay, Colette is our shopping magnet, and a little bit of retail therapy is just what the doctor ordered after all those soul-sucking classes. And she's ready to spend money that I don't freaking have. Okay. There's Rosine. Okay. And you're gonna get to know a few of these people as we wander through. Here's the roof. I'll hang out and have a look at the roof. I'm gonna show you guys around campus since I can. This is the roof of the school. You will occasionally find people up here on your speed. Big word. That's not what I meant. Too much work. Yeah, she's difficult. There's lots of but there are people that you will never expect to find up on a rooftop doing their thing. For example, one of our instructors is actually a smoker. He comes up and hangs out. You know, completely scandalous that is. That somebody would think that smoking was someone would actually smoke. Ah, yes, Margarita. Here you go. Here you go. I got a girlfriend for you, Mingun. How many times we've gone off on Liberty Call and the only girl we can find looks like that? Oh, jeez. Yeah, I know. That's really bad. That's horrible of me, actually. That's really terrible. And grace them with my presence. That's the home ec room, of course. Art room. We're going to find people hanging around here, including Gaius already. He's already decided he's going to hang out. This is Lindy. There's Gaius, who's a little hard to approach. Okay. And then we have Clara. Bully for them. I've got my own art to focus on. And she's actually doing a horse. She's actually working on a horse. That horse statue is going to take her forever. Now, there's Gaius. See, he's got a brush with white paint and he's applying it to a white canvas. That doesn't seem like it's going to work very well, I think. Yeah, availability does contribute to attractiveness to a point. All right, that's the art room. We've already been in there. This is the computer room, and we don't get to, and we're not going to go hang out in there. Later on, they actually give us a chance to have a look inside that room a few times. Let's see, that's the conference room. It's locked always. It always seems to be locked. That goes out to the courtyard. This is the principal's office. We will actually spend quite a bit more time in here than most people. Hey, Evie, welcome to the stream. I know I started a little late, but I was getting some information. Oh, Vice President Heinrich. This is Mustache Man. Contrary to the tainted image your instructors provided you, this is a highly distinguished academy. You can see this exemplified by upper-class students whose noble behavior you would do well to learn by. Ugh. Wow, that guy's got a problem. And this is the herbal sciences teacher, and he's the smoker. So, those of you who do not know, and if you do now know, share with your friends. There will be another Digital Homicide Review, the developer issue, coming up on Sunday at the normal time. That'll be noontime for those of you on the left coast of the United States, 8 p.m. for those of you in the United Kingdom, and the rest of you could probably figure it out. This game is also for beta, and what goes on here, I actually have 2 copies of this game. I went and I got a copy for Vita because it was still, the same sale that applied to this game, or to the PS3 version, also applied to the Vita, and I can cross-save. So I can go screw around in the car, or on a bus, or hanging out someplace else in the house and not have to worry about it. Both of the Trails of Cold Steel games were applied not just for Vita, but also for PS3. I still don't have the Vita version of Trails of Cold Steel 2, and I'm hoping to get my hands on it at some point. It does have cross-save compatibility. You can upload one save game, or one set of data to the PlayStation Network, and then you can download it on the other machine. Now, the pub's actually down in town. But yeah, review the developer Digital Homicide. Chapter 7 in the ongoing saga will be. We will go ahead. We will be doing that. This is the infirmary, and there is the nurse. She's a nice old bat. I like her. I like her a lot, actually. She is a sweet old lady. I like her. If you want to come hang out in an empty bed, you can do that. There's just male students. I don't even know who that guy's gonna be. He's wearing a Noble's uniform though, so he can't. So apparently, he's not gonna be too friendly. Let's walk by the vice principal. Now we're gonna run again because fuck that guy. Mustache guy. He seriously has it in for us. Well, you know, if it weren't for cross-platform saves, I would not have purchased the Vita version. And I'll be honest with you, I love my Vita. My Vita is brilliant. But unfortunately, it's one of them that was originally released in 2012 and, well, it's been 4 years and the battery's dying. I was, in fact, an early adopter. The battery on this thing is freaking toast. I need to get a new one. The Student Union building should be the east of the main building. Or we're going to do that here. So, yeah, we're going to go poke around campus. And they're going to tell us. The auditorium doesn't get used very frequently. We don't see it much. The sale on it ended on the 13th. It was $20 for each version. And here's a fun one for you. All of the DLC for this game is cross-buy. You buy it once and you don't have to buy it twice. You don't have to buy it again. But you have to download both your PS3 and your Vita in order to use the cross-platform save with it. The upside is that it doesn't cost any extra to do that. And actually the DLC was half off too. So I did get a bit of it. Not a lot, but a bit. Mostly just their individual outfits. And they had some of the stuff they have there is free. You can get some Shining Pop 8 for nothing. And of course their casual outfits are all available, so. And now I'm gonna do a test. Alright, so I have 500 mirror to start with. Let's have an item. DLC, ooh, we did. Actually, it is gonna work. Cool. I don't actually have all of the, you're going to start with 2. You're actually going to start with 2 different ones. These are free trial packs. Okay, so I got Firebolt, Tier, Attack 1 and Defense 1 quartz. And we're going to do that, which is 2 Zerum powder. And those Zerum powder are actually quite nice. On a number of levels. Number 1, it'll instantly give you, it will instantaneously give you a few things that you could actually have, that you would actually have a use for. Just some basic stuff here. Shining Bomb trial set, Pump Bait. And for anybody who's played the Legendary Heroes Trails in the Sky, Shining Palms are really nifty critters because they're hard as fuck to kill. But if you can kill them, then you are seriously in for some money and some XP. Okay, and I have casual clothes for everyone except Machias, Eustace, and Reen. I got all the girl stuff. I got all the girl stuff right off the front. That was actually a thing that I went out of my way to do. And that's actually the most expensive part of it. The funny part is that you could buy all of their clothing for less money than you could buy originally than you could buy the whole pack for. So that's actually that's not going to be true now, but it was true. It was true a few days ago. Red beast flesh and chitinous shell from there. U material. This is good stuff. You can use to upgrade your weapons. So this is what we have for. I don't remember when we got that poison one. Okay. Weapons, items. That Zerum powder, that shit is worth. That shit, you can sell that shit off for 5k a piece. And that, if you need instant money, it cures KO, restores all of your hit points, and 100 CP. So if getting your hands on the stuff later would be good, but it's not an absolute requirement. Now I'm going to show you a couple things here. Okay, first off, square button. Which one was it? This one. Nope. Oh, they haven't turned that functionality on yet. Okay, I haven't turned the functionality on for it yet, but later on we'll be able. I'll show you. Then I'll have to show you that one later on. That's the student council building. We're not going there yet. There's Machias standing there being an asshole. He's gonna stand there and be an asshole. This is the library. I'm going to show you another stunt here, or at least another thing that you want to be looking for. Okay, see the little shiny light? Shiny lights are fun. Okay, that we will read later when we actually need it. Okay, there's Eustace, and he's in here. And Machias is out there. Kind of have to wonder why that is. Female student. Which means she doesn't have a name, she's just there. But up on this level, you will find a number of these little red exclamation points that will give you more information. Phantom Thief V. Okay. And this whole section right here is all the same stuff. You're going to get. They have a variety of different different things to look at here, and if you want to keep up on some stuff, if you want to really get kind of an additional grip on the lore, this is where you go. This is where you go to do that. Now I don't know if they're going to let me out of here. See, told ya. Eustace is in the library, and therefore he's not going in there because he's an ass. Okay, let's just trot our butts over here for a minute. And this is the engineering department, which is currently locked. There's nobody here. This actually will be open. This will be open tomorrow, and there will be a bunch of shit to do. I don't think I'm actually going to be able... I don't think they're going to let me leave the academy grounds until I've gone and done the next scene, though. Yeah, okay. Fine. I have to go play with Crow. I don't want to play with Crow today. Who are those two? I forget. Ah, Becky! Becky in that accent. Hugo. Got a problem with that? That's not a club. You think I'm daft or something? Oh, no, you're just being a shit. She doesn't like you. Get the fuck out. He's gonna pursue her the rest of the freaking year, I swear. Oh, here we go.
Hey there, first year.
Yes. Master Crow.
How's it going? Academy life been treating you well this past half month?
Yes, he's the second year. He's also a dick. Well, this time. Later on, he proves to be kind of a bit cooler.
Of course it will. Your class is going to be more intense than the others, too. But you just hang in there, okay? Hey now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. First things first, how about you let me show you this cool trick I've been practicing? You got a 50 mirror coin I can borrow?
$50 mirror coin.
Cheers.
Now we're going to make a choice here in a minute.
All right. Watch closely.
Watch close. That is a 50 mirror coin.
Now.
Left or right, folks?
Which hand is the coin in? Left or right?
Come on. Come on, guys. Left or right? Okay, Crypto says right. Mingun, Evie, what do you got? Left or right? Come on. You guys can do this. You're big damn heroes. Let's do it. Oh, I think Wolf bailed. Alright. With no further votes, right hand it is.
Too bad.
Boop.
You catch on quick.
Yeah.
Keep up the good work, man. You're gonna need to be pretty tough to get through a year with Sarah as your instructor. Oh, and the student council room is on the second floor.
And it was we were given a choice of the right hand and the left hand.
See you around.
It wasn't actually in either hand, believe it or not. Poor Reed. Actually, he didn't get you. Please note that we are not actually out any Mira. We still have the 500 we started with. There's lots of little things that they buy that aren't actually here, so to speak. We don't actually wind up. They don't wind up coming out of our pocket. Getting a bagel. Main gun missed it. Okay. He isn't actually open, but she is. Shop. And we can exchange the Sepis maps we've got for more money. I'm going to sell both of these because I'm an idiot. Hey, Diane. Oh, no. Poor sick Diane. That's no fun. There we go. All done. So that's it for that. So now we have 13,000 Mira, and that's going to be enough to get us through to our next step, our next stop. Okay, here's the literature club. We got a nobleman, a noble child. Dorothy is completely ignoring you, dude. Tall boys with glasses really are the best. Oh. So, how is Samara? How's Samara doing for you there, Diane? Samara. Has she managed to turn up yet? The lower class chess club. Another beat down by the nobles. I thought for sure I'd be able to win today too. You suck. Alright. The Imperial Fishing Club. Gone fishing, Kenneth. Never turns up. Let's see. That's the photography club, and there's never anybody in here. I've never actually run into anybody here. I'm not even sure what this is for. That's unused. So there's a lower class chess club. We don't know where the induction on Sunday. Okay. Probably only if you get better by then. Hopefully it's not anything serious. Have you talked to your doctor about it, Diane? Because if you haven't, then you might want to think about it. Also, if you have your tablet with you, or some others, or your phone, or whatever, when the induction, when they start the induction, we are having a review the developer for Digital Homicide on Sunday. Because the induction actually does take some time. Yeah, we're gonna knock. Because student council is student council.
Hello? Please come in. It's open.
I've heard that voice before. Yes, we have. Yeah, she is completely cute. Oh, you're that girl.
It's been about 2 weeks, hasn't it? Welcome to the student council room, Reen Schwarzer.
And then sometime probably late today or
Instructor
early tomorrow,
Sarah sent you,
I
right?
will put up the event for that review the developer. She looks even younger than Fee. And Fee is actually a couple of years
Is
younger.
something wrong? I am, but there's no need for formalities with me. There's no junior or senior in my book.
No, I'm talking about your doctor about being sick, Diane, dear. Because if the doctor knows you're sick, if the doctor thinks if you're sick, then that's something that could have an effect, and you might want to have that looked at. Toa Herschel. She's very cute.
The name's Toa Herschel. I'm the student council president. Uh-huh. Does that surprise you? I'm sure I'll have plenty of opportunities to interact with you and the other first years during your time here. So if there's anything you need help with, you just come and let me know, okay? I'll do everything in my power to make it better.
Yes, she is.
Oh, of course.
Where did I put it? Oh, there they are.
Here you go. Yours is the one on top.
Ah, the student notebooks. Those are going to be a handy thing to have.
I'm really sorry it's taken so long. Class 7's curriculum is pretty different from any of the other classes. And you're even using a different kind of battle orbment. So yours had to be compiled separately. The Arcus, yes. All the student notebooks double as instruction manuals for their accompanying battle orbments. And the other first years are all using the same type as last year, so we could just reuse last year's template. But the Arcus type you're using works quite differently, so we had to write a whole new set of directions from scratch.
Alright.
Pretty much just me. Instructor Sarah asked me to do it on her behalf. Which means it's my fault this has taken so long. I'm really sorry.
you put in a lot of work on that, little lady. Yeah, you did.
Technically, you're right, but she's always so busy. And I help out the other instructors a lot too, so I don't mind lending her a hand from time to time.
Yeah, Toa probably doesn't get any rest around here. She does take the occasional break, but never for long.
Yes, please. I really appreciate what you've all agreed to do too. I heard all about it from Instructor Sarah.
Somebody's way too excited.
She said you've agreed to help out the student council with our work, right? It's such a nice gesture. You're really getting Class 7 off to a great start here at the Academy.
We knew nothing about this. Huh?
Didn't you tell her that you wanted to help ease our workload?
No, and strep sucks. I had strep every year for a long time.
Something about wanting to better yourselves? To prove you were worthy of being a part of this prestigious new class? She said you were all really eager to help out, so I should try to delegate some of my duties to you.
Okay. Leave everything in your capable hands. Heart indeed.
I'm sorry. Did I misunderstand her or something? Oh, how embarrassing. I didn't mean to start trying to force work onto you when you've only just enrolled.
And you can't turn down the puppy dog eyes. No. Sarah's got it. But he's only promising for himself here.
I thought there had been a terrible misunderstanding there for a moment.
That's okay, though. We're already over it.
But don't worry. I won't give you anything too difficult. It'll mostly just be fulfilling requests from people in the Academy and in Trista. Yep. Sometimes people send in feedback and list things they'd like us to do for
Diane,
them.
I know exactly what that's about.
I'll pick some up for you to do by the end of the day and drop the list in your mailbox at your dorm tomorrow morning. Will that be okay with you?
Sure thing. Sigh. So she's going to have a bunch of work for me to do. Yeah, the puppy dog eyes. You can't... The last time I had strep throat, I was 13 years old. And for my 14th birthday, I had my tonsils and adenoids removed. And that was pretty much the end of that. So, yeah, I also got a copy of Neuromancer that day, which was a lot of fun. Uh-huh. And now Sarah's gonna call. Because Sarah.
Guten Tag, my favorite little Wunderkind. I hear you had a nice little dinner date with the student council president. Ooh la la.
If this is how you treat your favorite little Wonderkid, I dread to think how you treat people you don't like.
I'll skip the details for now, but it's got something to do with the other part of your curriculum that I'll be announcing next week. I thought it'd be a good chance for one of you to do a little rehearsal before the main event. And since the student council truly is busy, I figured, why not kill two birds with one stone? A fine plan, if I do say so myself.
He'll play along.
Oh, that's entirely up to you.
No, it's not.
If there's a club you're interested in joining, far be it from me to force you away from
Oh,
it.
sigh. Why me? Now, Mario Macias, or even if you were choosing based on social class, Eustace and Laura were both born into noble families. I was not. So what makes me so special anyway?
Well, in a sense, you're effectively at the center of Class 7.
Huh?
I'm not saying you're its leader, of course. But in a class full of nobles, commoners, and exchange students, you in particular are special.
Uh-huh.
Surely even you can see that, no? That's why I decided to give you first dibs, so to speak.
Yeah, well, meds are a thing, Diane. You're going to have to deal with them.
I wanted to get an idea of how things might go from here on out. There's never been a class like yours before, after all. So there you have it. The beans have been spilled all over the place.
But I'm not allowed to
court
do
now.
anything. Bet.
Beer. Of
What
course.
are you drinking? Beer! Yeah, lidocate's kind of a strange thing.
It's the weekend, and I'm stuck wasting away in my room, imbibing libations. Alas, all by my lonesome. If only I had a classy gentleman friend who'd go out drinking with me. But woe of woes, such a man is nary to be found. Never better. But you, instead of trying to put everything in its place, why don't you just go with the flow for a change? It seems like you're desperately trying to find something. But if you don't plant yourself somewhere, you're just gonna blow away with the next big gust that comes along. And on that note, make sure you're back in the dorm by curfew and all transgressions will be forgiven.
Toodles indeed. Oh. Yes, it does. Rice porridge would be brilliant. I'm not Zax. Zax is on the other channel. He's doing his own thing now. I don't know. I know not this Zax thing. He doesn't stop by my channel very often. Unconventional studies. So here's the first part of chapter 1. We're going to see a little bit of free day here. All right, overall achievements and character profile sections of the notebook. It's okay. It's okay, Diane. You've gotten as much punishment as that as you were going to get, so it's okay. Alright, President Tola left me in charge of handing out everyone's notebooks. Yeah, you should probably get it done tonight. Maybe you're not gonna get it. You're not gonna get to go to bed. Beer, the ultimate best friend, until you figure out how you got your car got your car up a tree, and your keys up your ass. Yeah, I should probably try and find funding one of these days to get some. I just never seem to. All right, that's Macias' room. Sorry if I interrupted you, You don't need to be sorry for that. How'd you know I was studying, though? You've got pencil marks all over the sides of your hands. Well then! Sure you do plenty of studying yourself. You don't want to find yourself falling behind. Machias and Emma are actually hilarious in just the way they compete with each other. And she doesn't even look like she's trying. Snobby upper class students. Yeah. Turns out Machias and I do have exactly one thing in common. There should be Eustace's room. Good. Reading. Ooh, really? What? Biography I borrowed from the library. Why must I indulge your mundane little questions? Yes, you're perfect strangers, and you will be for about another month. No, it does not. But you can still fuck off. When and to whom you volunteer your time. Otherwise, people will be more than happy to simply use you in return. This is not necessarily wrong. Maybe he's got a good heart. No, he's just got a stick lodged in his ass. Oh, here's Gaius. Now Gaius has got a cool room. Made in the North Highlands. Yep, he's from the North Highlands. So he could have answered that question earlier and been okay. Because that's actually his history. Instructor Thomas probably knew that. Didn't ask him on purpose. Yes, you can come along if you feel like it. You may not, but that's okay. You might not feel like it, but if you want to, I won't stop you. Alright. Cool stuff hanging off here. Sort of a semi-kilted healer living up on top of his hill. Stuff, and more stuff, and more stuff. Okay, we've already bugged Eustace and Machias. So we only have one left, that's Elliot. There's Elliot's student notebook. Just fingering and just doing the fingerings and motions. Wind Orchestra isn't meeting tomorrow, so I thought I should get in some practice tonight instead. Yeah, he's got three different violins. Actually, those look like there might be bass violins up there. For a bit more soundproof. The only person you're gonna bother is Gaius, and I doubt he's gonna give a fuck. Google rice porridge. Just add more water and cook it some more until it gets all porridgey. Sprinkle some sugar, and you might want to try some nutmeg and cinnamon on that. Just for some extra flavor. Alright. So, the girls are actually up on the 3rd floor, which is hilarious. Okay. That is Sarah's room. She doesn't need to know. I don't have a book for her. Saying there is room 306, which is like the one down below it, empty. Alright. Followed by somebody's room, and somebody's room, and this is Emma's room. I remember Emma's room. Green actually does prove to be a teenager a little later on in the game, which is actually funny. She hasn't checked out the culture clubs yet. Yeah, try to talk to her again later. That's not going to work very well. You're actually going to try and talk to her here in a minute, and it's really going to go badly. Let's see. If I remember right, the one across the hall is Laura's. Yes, this one's Laura's. So the other one on the other side is Fee's, and then we'll hit up Elise's room last. And all of this without yelling "male on deck" first. Yeah, I just cooked this. Yeah, really. You actually add. I think it's oh, I forget. You add half again, however much water is in, would take to make the rice itself, and then you cook it until it's like turns into a sort of a paste. Yeah, your brother needs to get off his ass then. Is your boyfriend still out, still off to the far reaches of the universe at work? Wait till Thursday when your brother has to deal with all of the other shit. Coming. Okay. That's fine. Why did you have anything else to do? You done? Yeah, just want to give you a notebook. Right. Close the door. And she's gonna go take her nap again. I know how she ended up being a student here, but that's a stunt for another day. We won't be doing that. We won't get there today. She's actually the last one. Something I need to hand you. Well, crap, that's actually a bad day. Right, I thought he was off for work or something. That's, really uncool. Don't read that! Oh! Yeah, might want to do that backing off thing. Yes, R is just an initial, and by this time I already had an idea of who she might be, and as it happened, I was right. Zip, zip, and I can go back to my room, or I can go upstairs and bug Sarah for a minute. Let's go bug Sarah, because we haven't bugged Sarah. We neglected to bug Sarah earlier. Oh, nope, she's not here. That's interesting. I could have sworn she was up here last time I did this. No, she'll be here tomorrow. That's it. And we don't go that way, we go this way, because this is our room right under Sarah's. Yes, we're going to do that because we can't actually do anything else. There's really nothing else to do. At least not tonight. And that is the end sound. You can do the same thing in a pan. You can do the same thing in a pot as long as it has a lid. Alright, a noteworthy loss. Colette lost her student notebook. I know where that's going to be. Okay. And that's George over at the engineering building. And that's one that took me a while the first time. And then there's the principal. One or more combat-ready students look into this and report back. Then we go see then we'll have to go to the principal's office. Actually, I don't have a rice cooker either. I make lots of rice here. I got a huge bag. I've got a couple huge bags of dashiki. It's good stuff, actually. Just don't let it get too warm. That's all you've got to really do. Try to keep, once you've got the rice boiling initially, you can actually turn it down to a simmer and just cook the shit out of it. And make sure you stir it every once in a while. You reduce the temp to low or 1 or whatever it happens to be. A little bit, just a little bit warmer than your stove, than the minimum your stove can do. And we get 2 bonding points now. Alright, let's go buy some stuff. I'm getting an Elliot. Okay, now I can use the square button to access the quick travel menu, which is good. Alright, so we're going to start off with the bookstore. Bookstore. Shop. Buy. And you cannot buy more than one of each of these. Some of these here will actually, some books will be, are event items. They're useful for getting interested in some of the things that interest the other students. This is true. And he just proved it right. Now we're gonna run over here real quick. This is the shop that has armor or armor-like stuff. Save you money using on clothes. Okay. Buy that. Okay, we can get a sweet cookie here. Let's see. Are there any recipes I need to run through here? Let's see. Oh, yeah, this is the afternoon portion of this day. Okay, so this gives us a place to get a bunch of stuff here. He doesn't have anything in terms of armor on hand. Proxy puppets are a thing. I don't want to buy any of that right now. Alright, let's head next door to the boutique. Okay, I hope she's just joking. Wow, Vivi. Oh, you're mean, woman. Wow. Let's have a look. Pink high heels. We can actually only buy for these guys right now. But we should actually have access to. We're going to have access to at least 2 of the girls. So I think our first one's going to be. Yeah. Buy 2 of these. And 2 of these. He can't wear either of those, stupid. And we're gonna get 2 of those since we're actually gonna be ahead, so that we're actually vaguely ahead of the game. How much money? Wow, I just spent a lot more money than I thought I did. Equip. Guard. That increases a bunch of stuff, and oh, I didn't do that. One of these T-shirt. Oh, I didn't buy the point. I didn't buy the boy sandals. Okay. Okay. Buy. No. Equip. Critter. One of those, and the same for Elliot's. I'm not actually going to have guys around for the next trip. Who's sleeping in the kitchen? Okay, thieves. Okay, so we're going to turn around and do the leaving thing, because that will be fun. Why is she sleeping there? That's kind of silly. Okay. Okay, I got Fred, who will sell us stuff. This is just the general cafe. They sell a couple things that will increase your CP, which you use for crafts, as opposed to EP, which are used for arts. That's right. The special abilities in this game are called arts and crafts, because it's actually been a thing for Legend of Heroes games. We're going to run up here to the. Oh dear! I forgot about him. Kenneth is now going to yammer at me for a little bit about the fishing. That would probably be a good idea. His axe is over on the other. It's over on his channel with playing the Dead of by Daylight. So whose house is it? Is this your place, or is your brother's place, or what? All right. So we're still doing pretty good here. I think I'm actually going to wrap this up in the next few minutes. I was going to do the right. The Imperial Fishers Club here to spread the joy of fishing, so it's all good. You'll be starting off as a one angler, but don't think too much about that. Just fish away to your little heart's content. No, it's okay, Diane. It's okay. People make mistakes, and you don't hang out here very often, so... Eh? I would ask why that is, but I'm not sure I want to know. Made by the Lake Lord Company. Well, that explains everything. That's the spot he was looking at. You know, I've only actually tried the fishing thing once in this game, and the damn thing got away. And that was absolutely freaking useless. All right, let's run up to the academy. I'll show you a bonding event, and we'll cover George here. What was... No, that's not what I want. I want this. Noteworthy... Oh, that's right. She's in the Student Union building. And it won't have gone... It hasn't gotten very far. You'll be fine, Diane. Just chillax. You will be absolutely up to something. Why am I in here? There's no reason for me to go in here except to talk to the principal. And that last thingy is going to have to happen. So. Oh, that's right. No, I wasn't headed here. I was going to the gym. I went to the gym first. Because there's something going on back there that I want you guys to see. Here's a bond. This is going to be an example bonding event, and you'll see lots of them over time. Not you. You're not the one I want to talk to. It's going to be you back in here. Yep. There we are. Now, gentlemen. Meet Laura. What do you think? Here's Laura. Because that just does not quit. Ever. And now that I've finished proving the male gaze is a thing, everybody else is still looking. Yeah. Think you can record my time? Oh, absolutely. I get to watch you swim? I'm good with that. Flash. There's a nice swimming animation that's got here too. And that water effect is quite nice. Wow. 22.34 seconds. Just a so-so time, she says. And with all that hair, I'm surprised. I didn't know any better, I'd say you were part fish. Let's not go overboard. If I'm a fish, my father's a dolphin. In fact, he could probably outswim one. Oh, yeah, you might want to... That's it, main gun. Just had insult to injury there, pal. Okay. No kidding, I can hardly... I wonder why, Rain. No, don't mind me. We're a habit to this specialty. The Gram is located alongside a lake, and she used to swim there in the winter to train. Slightly? You will. You'll be okay, Diane. You'll be just fine. Don't worry about the throat part. Worry about the other end. Yes, we want baby pigs. We get the Crocus Squirrel. The Crocus Squirrel actually likes baby pigs. And we pick up 500 experience points towards our links. Those links are actually important. These bonding events like this are actually important mechanically. They have a distinct. They make a distinct impression on what you can and can't do later in the game. So use all your bonding points with people you're likely to deal with. For example, there's going to be one for Laura this time, and I'm going to get when we do this one next time, here in a couple of days. Then we're going to do. I'm going to show you Elliot's in the nurse's outfit. You know what? You're welcome to envision that at any time you like. In fact, I may actually have some pictures of myself. In a set of scrubs. I know they exist. They do in fact exist. So there are pictures of me in scrubs. I look better in the green ones than I look in than in white. White scrubs suck. Get shit all over it. It's just impossible to clean. No, nothing like that. I just decided to help them out with some of their work. I don't know. You know what's sad? I might actually still have some of my scrubs from when I was a nursing assistant. I might still, maybe. Hold on, look. Although the way I am right now, I'd look really strange in them. Yeah, no, that's not going to happen. Actually, scrubs were a thing for those few nurses that were male at the time anyway. Those little hats weren't of any value anyway. They had to be held down with pins. Okay, here is the... Yeah, without your notebook in this school, you're screwed. You can't do anything. Because it's your only form of identification, those student notebooks. It took 2 weeks for them to get student notebooks for us, so... I may do that. I may be able to do that. Let me see where I'm at here in a little bit, because I know right now I'm in a whole lot of pain. It just so happens I've done this one before. One of these. There it is. I see it. Unless there's another identical Colette running around. This is it. That's not the quest that took me forever. The quest that took me forever was the other one, the one for the engineering department. I tweaked my back a few days ago, and I have absolutely been suffering since. It just really hurt. Back to Student Union Building. It would have been very bad. Yeah, and your instructor would have ripped your head off to get you another one. So, no, I don't need a chiropractor. What I need is actually is the discs in my back to stop doing the thing that they're doing. It's actually just a muscle pull, most likely. But then I am actually more or less in a constant state of pain anyway. So it's complaining a little bit more than the background noise, which is good to a great degree. I heard it falling out of my pocket that time though, so I didn't end up losing it. Why would sitting down do that? What pocket do you usually put your notebook in? Well, one of my skirt pockets usually. I'm going to try using your jacket pocket from now on. Wait, I have one of those? Colin says, what? We got those? I'm kind of wondering where you're going to put a pocket in a skirt that short. Yeah, I know, right? A skirt pocket in that? I don't think so. That shit, if you put anything heavy in that shit would just hang out and flop around. And a silver chain. Yeah, chiropractors are weird birds, I'm telling you. Now that silver chain is actually quite handy. It stops poison. You can't be poisoned while you're wearing that thing. Okay, and equip. Accessory, silver chain. Now I get plus 10 to my defense, and I can't be poisoned. I think we got another one still. Let's see, marble bracelets, that's for muting. Blindness, those are actually quite helpful for that. Energy bandanas, cooling belts, cools the body when worn. prevents this thing called burn, which actually drags shit out of your drags off. Oh, that's petrify. I'll take that. We're going to shop now. We're going to buy a new weapon. I think I just bought myself a weapon. Or I think I just... yeah, that's the gear we've already got. God damn it, I hate it when that happens. Weapons, yep. I just bought a weapon that... yeah. I paid 200 credits for a weapon that I already own. Alright, we're gonna go that way now that I've completely humiliated myself to the tune of 150 cred. Okay. Okay. It depends on your definition of weird, Diane. We're actually probably not going to be at this too much longer. Look, it's George. George is actually a great guy. I want to shoot him from time to time, but he's a great guy. George Gnome. George the Gnome. George the Gnome. Haha. Okay, I think it looks like I do actually have something to do here in a little bit. Queasy, anxious, kind of dizzy. Nauseous. Yeah, you might want to think about calling the doc. If you start getting those contractions, then there's going to be a lot of fun to be had. All right, we're actually going to accept this quest. We're going to start it next time around. I'm going to finish accepting this. Where's my iron? Hey, Crypto, welcome back. Haven't heard from you in a while. He usually develops them himself, but he's a little on the busy side right now. Sure. Orbital scale to the cooking club. Yeah, we already know that. Next you're in town. Yep, of course you do. Is antique orbital lamp. That one's going to Mick at the pawn shop. Oh no, that's not the one that took me forever. It was orbital wristwatch. It's going to Michael over at Radio Trista. Yeah, it's next month's fetch quest thing that makes you want to climb the freaking walls. Well, be aware. Just don't take any chances there, Miss Ma'am. Alright, now I'm going to show you a neat trick. This is the trick where I do this thing. Hit the magic save. Create a new chunk of save data. In case anybody wants to see the section we just did again. And have a bunch of other fun stuff. And then hit the title screen. Because we can literally save anywhere in this game. Literally anywhere. There are very few places we cannot save. So, we're going to drop that out of here. And I'm going to rearrange my desktop again. Really? I want that one. To rearrange my desktop again so we can actually look in. All right. So I will have something that I need to do here in a little bit. Or for a little bit. We will see what happens. Stop that. I said, stop that. Come over here. Thank you. Stay put. Now, you go here. And you can stay right there. And you go here where you usually hide. And that's going to be the end of that, I think. So I'm going to click off right here. And click on there. And we'll shut that off. Okay. So, that's actually going to be it for me today. Don't feel bad. There's going to be a whole lot of fun coming up over the next few days. It is now Thursday. Thursday's so hilarious. We will have Squirrel Play live here in a little over 12 hours. And we will probably do... we're probably going to do the shit show game. We're probably going to do our shit game show. Survival Zombies is going on the list as of right now. And just to be a jerk, I think I might actually do the other Digihom games. Boop, boop. That one goes down here, and you go over there. Okay. That means these can go there. All right. And I still have to find another game for you guys. I'm not sure which game that's going to be yet, but I will work something. I will work something out in the next little while. I gotta put some stuff together. Gotta put some stuff together anyway. Yes, you just saw Skype get minimized. Yes, it is up and running mostly so that I can talk to the wife during streams. I just don't tend to tear it down very often, and I probably should more. Let's see. What else have I got? Yeah, I'll figure something out. I'll find you another really not happy game, or a game that doesn't quite work as well as some people would like it to. There we go. No, I probably should. Well, maybe, I don't know. We'll see. I will figure out something for you guys to see, for you guys to watch here in a little while. Might actually do this. Well, the one shit game I really have is going to be. It's going to be that old. Oh, that's right. We got Simulator Digihom coming up. We got BMC Studios and Digihom coming up in the next couple of days sometime. It won't be tomorrow because I'm going to do Zenith tomorrow. Which is supposed to be kind of an RPG-y thing. Leading up to release, I'll probably just do one or maybe two shows on it, and then maybe I'll start long playing that after we're done with X-Blade's Lost Memories. I'm not sure what to put with Zenith though. Probably Dead Effect or something. We'll figure it out. I will figure it out as I go, but. At this point, don't forget, we will have Sid on the channel. The Sid Alpha will be here to hang out and talk to us on Review the Developer Digital Homicide 7, subtitled To Be Decided. This guy's not that hard anymore. All right, so we will talk to you guys later. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the second our second look at Trails of Cold Steel. I have to pick on Richard Brumby because he didn't turn up today. That's okay though. It does happen. All right. So until next time, be safe.